you know, the problem is it just creeps up every week. And Newt is right that, you know, most middle-class families today, because of the after effects of this terrible recession, they're living paycheck to paycheck, and they don't have a lot of discretionary income. And what's interesting is that when they have to spend more on gasoline bill, it reverberates throughout the economy. So, for example, I was talking to an executive at Walmart, and they said, you know, every time the gas price goes up, we see a decline in our sales at Walmart for things like diapers and clothing and so on. But the other effect of a higher gasoline price is because energy is an input in everything we produce in this country, it means that prices of other things rise. For example, if you've been to the grocery store lately, Bill, you know that grocery prices are starting to rise, and that's in part because of higher energy prices.
So you paid more than $4.
We're seeing creeping inflation right now.
You've creeping inflation. Yeah, you used to pay more than $4 in Virginia. You believe if gas goes to $5 a gallon, it will do what to our economy?
Well, first of all, the economy's really been picking up in the last few months, as we've seen in the jobs reports, and the stock market's doing very well, manufacturing doing well. The one real negative on the economy right now is these higher energy prices. And if you look in the past, I mean, you remember the 1970s, Bill, what kept tanking the economy in the 70s were those very high oil and gas prices. And I do think if we see $5 gasoline, we could potentially see a double-dip recession. I don't want to be too apocalyptic here, but I do think you could knock a couple.
$5 is pretty much the national mark for you. Democrats already today are blaming Wall Street. Are they right?
That's silliness. I mean, look, they always blame the speculators, but they're just trying to determine what the price is going to be in the future. I really think if I wanted to point to one culprit here, I think it's our national energy policy under President Obama that's been very hostile to drilling for our own supplies of oil and gas. I mean, I just got back from North Dakota. We have a boom going on in this country with respect to our access to oil and gas in this country, and yet the Obama administration has been very restrictive. I mean, think about Alaska, Bill. I mean, Alaska is an incredible reservoir of oil that for the last 25 years we haven't been able to get it. So as the price of oil and gas go up, it makes the case much stronger for doing domestic drilling.